There we go. So, starting in child's pose. So dropping the buttocks towards the heels and stretching the arms forward. So Utthita Balasana. So it's an extended arms forward child's pose. Closing the eyes and connecting with the breath. Begin to take that focus and attention inwards. So slowing down the mind, the thinking mind, and just connecting with the simple sensations of the body and the breath. Noticing the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Consciously checking in with yourself, how you feel today. Emotionally, physically. Because today is a day to, really give yourselves this special treat. Detoxifying the bodies on a physical and an emotional level. So letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. So really connect with the breath deeply. And if a thought tries to interrupt and nudge its way into this moment, then observe that thought. Think, okay, I'm thinking about something I shouldn't be thinking about, but that's okay. And come back to just observing the breath. Making the breath even longer and deeper now. Counting yourselves in for a breath of 4. Maybe taking a little pause at the top of the inhale. And then letting the breath go. Feeling the body soften, release, letting go. Taking another pause at the bottom of the breath. And then taking another deep breath in. Hold it there. And then let the breath go. Beginning some ujjayi sound to that breath. Introducing that victorious oceanic sounding breath. So swirling the breath in the back of the throat. So using the nose as a filter and the throat to warm and energize the breath, the prana, the life force, bringing that positive new energy into the body. And just before we begin to move a little bit more, synchronizing body and breath, body movement and breath, set yourselves your personal positive intention. So it's really great to have a positive intention because a positive start, positive seed. So plant that positive seed now in this present moment, in the present tense. And repeat that intention, I am, and then fill in your intention. Repeat that 3 times to your inner mind's eye. Really give that intention a strong vision, color, light, clarity in this present moment. And then as we have our arms reaching forwards, I'd like you to take your fingertips to the mat. So you're now making little spider fingers with the hands. Maybe take the knees a little bit wider now. So dropping the belly down a little bit closer to the floor whilst lifting up the hands. And then feel as though your shoulder blades are sliding apart. And that your collarbones are widening as well, and the chest is really open. Your forehead is to the floor. And I'd like you to try to push your armpits down towards the mat. Start to engage your pelvic floor. And begin to draw the navel in towards the spine. Holding it here for another 2 breaths. Slowly releasing those spider fingers, so flattening the palms of the hands. Take a nice deep breath in, pushing into the knees, lifting up into Vinyasa, so flat back position. So tabletop. Just taking 2 or 3 rounds of cat-cow. So taking a nice deep breath in as we tilt the tailbone, the head and chest looking up towards the sky. Exhale, tucking the tailbone under, dropping the head between the arms. Nice breath in, opening the chest forward, looking up. Tailbone lifts to the sky. Exhale, push into the hands, into the legs, into the feet. Arching the back up to the sky. Inhale 1 more time, belly drops down, chest lifts. Exhale, tuck that tailbone under, scoop the belly up to the spine, drop the head towards the chin towards the chest. Then coming into a flat back position, tuck the toes and hover the knees just an inch above the mat. Engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, just switch those 2 on. And then pushing into the hands, driving the hips back and start to lift the tailbone up towards the sky. And then walking out your dog. So just pedaling out the legs, nice and soft and gentle. Stretching through the Achilles, the calves, all the way up to the backs of the knees. Just check that head is hanging heavy between the arms. Draw your chin towards your chest and send your gaze, your drishti, towards your navel. On your next breath in, a little bend in the knees. Look to the top of the mat and take really small steps up to the top. So standing at the top of your mat, little softness in the knees, don't straighten the legs. Allow the belly to hang over the thighs and clasp your opposite elbows. And then just nod that head yes, shake the head no. And then drawing some beautiful big circles with the nose. So we're using gravity here to let the head hang heavy and just releasing any tension from the neck and shoulders. Then releasing the hands down to the floor, begin to engage the thighs, root the feet, curl yourselves up to standing super, super, super slow, vertebra by vertebra with the head coming up last. Bring your feet a little bit wider apart. I'm going to take some wood chopper breaths. So taking the hands together, clasp the hands together, pointer fingers together. I'd like you to take a really big breath in, reaching your arms up to the sky. Big breath in. Fill the lungs and then exhale with the mouth open, arms between the legs. Breath in. It's like you're chopping wood. Big breath in. Big breath in, reach up. Swing those arms between the legs. 2 more. So we're opening the mouth as we really push the breath out. Big breath in at the top. Another one, last time. Then slowly curling up to standing, coming to stand in Samastitihi. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take your hands to your heart center. So rooting those feet into the earth, spread the toes wide, really connect your toes, all of the 10 toes to the mat. Squeeze into the thighs, tuck that tailbone so that you don't have an overarched lower back. Growing the spine nice and tall, maybe drawing the chin slightly towards the chest, so feel the length in the back of the neck. Lift into your Mula Bandha. Squeeze into the belly. And then taking the hands alongside the body, palms facing forwards and the arms a little bit away from the body. Energize the arms completely all the way to the fingertips. Little squeeze of the shoulder blades towards each other and an opening across the sternum, across the collarbones. But don't flare the lower ribs, so keep the lower ribs tucked in. Taking a deep breath in, reaching up to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale deeply, forward fold. Soften the legs if you need to. Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Then stepping the right foot back, coming into a low lunge, Anjanasana. Taking a big breath in, reaching up the arms, hands to the sky, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, lower the hands down to the mat, frame the front foot, tuck the back toes, step into your plank. Drop the knees and exhale as you lower yourself down to the mat with control. Big breath in as you come into a little mini cobra, look up. Coming into Bidhalasana, tabletop, tuck the toes and exhale, downward facing dog. Take one big breath in and out. Then step the right foot forwards. Drop the back knee, big breath in, low lunge. Look up to those hands. Exhale, plant the hands, frame the front foot, back toe back. Step the left foot forwards into halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, deeply forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms wide into Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale back to Samastitihi. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, breathing in all the way up to Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, sweep the arms wide, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, that halfway lift, chest and gaze lifts. Stepping back with that right leg, drop the back knee. Inhale, Anjanasana, looking up to the thumbs. Plant the front hands, exhale. Tuck the toes, stepping back into plank. Drop the knees, chest, chin. Inhale into your mini cobra. Exhale, Bidhalasana, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Stepping the right foot forwards. Drop the back knee. Inhale, Anjanasana, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hand to the front foot. Your left foot forwards into Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, look up to the thumbs. Then exhale through to Samastitihi, hands to heart center, and then back to mountain pose. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, deeply forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step the right leg back. Drop the knee, inhale into Anjanasana. Exhale, frame the front foot. Step the front foot back, plank. And then drop the knees. Exhale to lower chin, knees, chest, chin. Inhale into little mini cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, Bidhalasana. Tuck the toes into downward facing dog. Big breath in, stepping the right foot forwards. Drop the back knee. Inhale, reaching up into your low lunge. Exhale, frame the front foot. Tuck the toes and then stepping the left foot forwards into your Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Breathing in into your Urdhva Hastasana all the way up to the top. Exhale, down through center. The hands come to Samastitihi. Back to mountain pose. Just taking 2 breaths here. So that's your classical namaskar. So taking the other version now. Inhale, reaching up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step or jump the feet back into plank. Exhale to lower down knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale for full upward facing dog or stick with your mini cobra. Exhale, driving the hips back. into downward facing dog. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Taking a nice deep breath in, bend the knees, look forwards, exhale to step, jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, hands through center, Samastitihi. Back to Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, look up to the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Inhale, come to fingertips or hands to shins, gaze forwards to the heart lift. Plant the hands, step jump back into your plank. Exhale through Chaturanga or knees chest shin. Inhale, keeping with your mini cobra or a full upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forwards. Inhale, step or jump, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, look up to your thumbs. Exhale, hands through center, Samastitihi Tadasana. Surya Namaskar B next. Inhale, sweep the arms forwards and up into your chair, Utkatasana. Slide the hips back in space, look to the hands. Exhale, deeply forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze forwards, half lift. Plant the hand, step or jump into your plank. Exhale, lower with control, your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, kicking the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Hold it here. Weight comes forwards, bring that knee towards the chest. Step it lightly between the hands, keep on the ball of the back foot. Inhale for your Ashta Chandrasana. Look up between the hands. Reach forwards, frame the front foot, step it back. Exhale, lower, your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, left leg lifts to the sky, three-legged dog. Hold it here. Weight comes forwards into hands a little bit to bring that left knee in towards the chest. Touch the knee to nose. Stepping lightly between the hands with the left foot, keeping the ball of the right. Breath in for your Ashta Chandrasana. Look up between the hands. Inhale, frame the front foot. Step it back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drive the hips back. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Reaching those heels down towards the mat. Breath in, bend the knees, look forwards. Exhale, step or jump lightly to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, scoop the belly. Exhale, forward fold deeply. Inhale into chair, bend the knees, slide the hips back in space. Look up between the hands. Reach to rise, inhale, exhale. Last round, inhale, chair. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step or jump back. Exhale, lower, your choice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull those hips back. Drive the hips back. Inhale, just briefly kicking that right leg to sky. Open the hips to the side. And then kicking the right foot between the hands. Drop the back heel. Come into your warrior one. Bring the palms of the hands together. Look up to your thumbs. Then framing the front foot. Step the front foot back into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale to those, drive those hips back. Inhale, kick the left leg to the sky, then bend that knee. Open the hips to the left. And then kicking that left foot between the hands, nice and gently. Drop the back heel. Breath in into Virabhadrasana, warrior one. Hands together if you can, look up to your thumbs. Big breath in, reach forwards, frame the front foot, step it back with control. Exhale, lower. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Hold it here. Check in with the breath. Take a nice deep full breath in, so fill the lungs. Open the breath, open the mouth, and sigh the breath out. Big breath in. Sigh the breath out. On your next one, stick the tongue out too. Lion's breath. Getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you. On your next breath in, bend the knees a little bit, look forwards. Exhale to step or jump lightly up to the top. Breath in, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, deeply forward fold. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. And then root to rise. Inhale, reach up. And let's take a little micro back bend. So driving those hips forwards, sending those arms back, look up to your thumbs. Feel that opening in the front of the body. Exhale, hands through heart center. Back to your mountain pose. So big breath in. Let's reach up one more time. Then exhale down into a ragdoll. So heel toe the feet wider. And let's take a really long ragdoll here. So let's start to sway from side to side. Feel that stretch in the backs of the legs. With every exhale, see if you can send those elbows a little bit more down towards the mat. And then releasing the hands down. So your fingertips onto the floor. Heel toe the feet a little bit wider. And then sending the feet out and the heels in. Coming into a low goddess pose. So temple pose is sending the elbows to the inside of the knees. Hold onto your ankles. Sink into those hips. So really feel the opening in the hip joints. And then taking the feet a little bit wider. Going to go from side to side. So go as low as you feel is comfortable. You can take your hands with you or keep the hands to center. Just working deeply into the hips. And then coming to center. Take your hands to your hips. Big breath in to come up all the way. So now your feet are wide. Turn that right heel in and the left foot in. So now we're coming into a stance for our warrior two. So front heel lines up with back in arch. Big breath in, reaching up. Exhale, deeply sinking into that right hip. Keeping the body level and straight. So we're not reaching forwards, we're just keeping center over the hips. So the torso stays over the hips, over the pelvis. So really deeply sinking into the hips. Check you're not oversailing that front knee. You should be able to see your front big toe. Reach the fingertips away. Soften the face, neck and jaw, and look to your front middle finger. Check in with the breath. Nice and steady and even. Continuous ujjayi sound. And then flipping the palm of the right hand, reach forwards, and then start to send the left hand down the left leg, reaching up, looking up towards your right hand. A little softness in that top elbow. You can wrap the left hand around towards the right hip and right thigh. Maybe sink a little bit lower, look up to that top hand. And then bringing the right forearm to thigh, extended side angle. So windmilling the left arm overhead, reaching away, holding something precious in that right hand. Send your gaze, lift your gaze up towards the top hand. And then straightening your right leg, coming into triangle pose. So opening the chest to the side, imagine you're between two planes of glass, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock with those hands. Now that bottom hand doesn't have to touch the floor. or the ankle. It can be into the calf. It's better to have that hand a little bit higher, but opening the chest to the side. So we don't want the chest to start reaching forwards. We really want to open up to the side and look up to your top hand. Bring your right hand to your heart center. Really lift in the right side body. Big breath in. Look down to your front foot. Coming back into warrior two. Swapping sides. So heel toe the left forwards to the back of your mat. And then taking a 45-degree angle on the right foot. Big breath in, reaching up. Exhale, bend generously into that left leg now. Keep checking in on those positions of the knee over the ankle. So we're aiming for a sort of a right angle with that left leg. Sinking deeply into the hips, reaching the arms away as far as possible, looking to the front middle finger. With every exhale, maybe sinking a little bit lower down. And then reversing our warrior. So reaching forwards with the left hand, slide the right hand down the right leg, soften the top elbow, look up to your top hand, maybe wrap that right arm round behind the back to touch towards the left thigh. Hold it here. One big breath in, then bringing that left forearm to left thigh, reaching the right arm overhead. Extend that side angle. So reach away the right fingertips as far away from the outer blade of the right foot. Hold on to something precious with that left hand. Look up to your top thumb. Then big breath in, straighten the front leg, coming into triangle pose. So opening the chest to the side, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, those arms, looking up to the top thumb. Bringing the left hand to the heart center. So really lifting into the left side body. Don't dump down into the side. Big breath in. Look down to your front foot. Soften the front knee. Back to warrior two. And then heel toe the feet together. And step to the front of your mat. Taking a step back with the left foot, but this time the feet are hip distance apart. You have a 45-degree angle on your left foot, and your right foot is facing the top of your mat, taking pyramid pose. So taking the hands together in reverse prayer behind, open the chest, or taking opposite elbows. So check those hips are really facing to the top of the mat. Big breath in, lift and lengthen. Exhale, folding over that right leg, drishti to the front big toe. Squeeze the hips together. Squeeze the thighs towards each other. Press, if you're in reverse prayer, then squeeze those hands together, push them together, lift that space, so open the chest. Don't let the shoulders roll forwards. So I want to open the chest. So squeezing the shoulder blades together. Lift into the belly. Drive that right hip back, left hip forwards. Then coming up halfway up. Taking a warrior three. So releasing the arms, reaching the arms forwards. Very slowly, lifting the left leg up, hip height only. Reach the arms forwards, look between the hands. So pushing into that front big toe, lift into the belly, squeeze into the standing leg thigh. Inhale, lower that leg down. And then staying on that right side, coming up, balancing on the right leg. Going to grab hold of the left foot with the left hand and start to reach forwards, placing your thumb and pointer finger together into Chin Mudra. Going to reach forwards with the right hand as you kick that left foot into the left hand. Start to lift the leg up. 2 more breaths. Finding that point of balance. If you wobble, don't worry, I'm wobbling right now. It's all good. Big breath in, slowly coming out, and exchange the bind. So stepping the right foot back, left foot forwards, and taking that reverse prayer or clasping opposite elbows behind. So we've now got our left foot forward, right foot back, right foot 45-degree angles, and the feet hip distance apart. Send those hips to face forward, so not diagonally to the side, really face them forwards. So in your reverse prayer, clasp those opposite elbows, open the space into the sternum, wideness across the collarbones. Lift and lengthen, inhale, exhale, hinging over that left leg. Look to your left big toe, squeeze the hips together, lift into the belly, look into your drishti to that left big toe. Driving the right hip forwards a little bit, left hip back, squeeze those hips together, push the hands together if you are in reverse prayer. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, coming halfway up. Release the arms very slowly. Reaching forwards with the arms, start to take your weight into your left leg. So left side, warrior 3. So pushing into the left big toe. Lift into the belly. Push, push and reach forwards. Right leg no higher than hip height. Then big breath in, coming up to standing. Keeping standing on that left leg, grabbing hold of the right foot, nice and slowly, moving slowly. Chin mudra, so pointer finger and thumb together on the left hand, kicking that right foot into the hand. So we need to lift that right leg, reaching forwards with the arm, left arm, and very slowly, slowly, slowly releasing the feet together. Taking a little vinyasa, breathing in, reaching up. Exhale, deeply forward fold over the legs. Soften the knees, step the feet back, drop the knees to the floor. Taking a little child's pose. So reaching the arms back, shoulder blades part, shoulders roll forwards, head to the floor. Let's take 3 or 4 breaths here. Taking a nice deep breath in. Taking your hands in front of you, tucking the toes, and then coming into a little yogi squat. So stepping the feet nice and wide if you need to. So everybody's a little bit different with their yogi squat. Some people need to lift their heels off. Others can drop the heels, or they need to work into it. So I'm going to work with my heels off to start. So bringing the hands together into prayer. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze and lift and slowly come up to standing. Big breath in. And sink yourselves back down. So maybe experiment with the position of the feet and work into the heels this time. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, load. Let's take 1 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Work with gravity here. So allow the weight of the body to help us to open up the hips. Release the hands. Take your left hand to your right ankle and then reaching back with the right arm. Inhale, right hand, left ankle. Reaching back with the left arm. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And just holding it here. Lift the chest, really work into those hips a little bit more. Then reaching the feet, the hands forwards, come into a downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Drop the chin towards the chest. Big breath in. Let's take three-legged dog, right side, and then kicking the heel towards the buttock, opening up the hips to the side, look under your right armpit. Place that foot down. Big breath in, left side, three-legged dog, nice and slowly. Kick that heel towards the right buttock, look under your right armpit. Inhale, back down into three-legged dog. From here, drop your knees down and come onto your side. So you're on your side, on your left side. Take your right foot in front, facing forwards or to the side of your mat. Then planting your left hand down to the floor. Going to take a nice big breath in, push into your right foot, reach forwards, and then lower it down. Inhale, reach up, opening up the side body. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale, reach up. Reach, reach, reach. And then back down again. Over to the other side. So now you're on your right side. Just set up first being on your elbow. Take the left foot across. So it's facing the side. Then come onto your right hand. Inhale, pushing into the side. And lower it down. Inhale, so you're pushing into that left foot. Inhale, lower. Reach. And down. Two more. Over you go. So we're lifting the hips. You might find one side's a little bit different to the other. Big breath in, reach, open the side body, and lower it down. Coming on to all fours. Taking the elbows to the floor. Spread the fingers wide. And then tucking the toes under, coming into a little dolphin. So dropping the head towards the chin. Lift into the belly. Open the shoulder blades. So squeeze the shoulder blades together, but open the space between the collarbones. Dropping the head down towards the floor. Let the head hang heavy. Scoop and lift into the belly, into the spine. So lifting Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. Maybe walk the feet a little bit closer. Big breath in. Sigh the breath out. Big breath in. Sigh the breath out. One more. Big breath in. Sigh the breath out. Slowly drop to the knees. Coming back into child's pose. 2 breaths in and out. Just allow those shoulder blades to roll forwards. Bring the scapula. And then coming up, rolling nice and gently onto your backs. Now take a couple of bridges. So rolling onto your back, nice and slowly. Bringing the heels in towards the buttocks. Planting the hands into the floor. So shoulders firmly attached to the floor. So feel the openness in the chest. So you're really driving the arms, the triceps, the backs of the arms into the floor. From here, take a nice big breath in, and then start to peel the spine off the mat, driving the hips up. Maybe wiggle the shoulders a little bit, shoulder blades a little closer together. Then pushing into the right foot, start to lift the left leg off the mat. Start to kick the left leg up towards the sky. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower that left foot down. Weight into the left leg this time. Inhale. Pushing in, driving that right leg up towards the sky. Keep the hips exactly as they are. Lower, slowly lower the right foot down. One more each side. Keep the hips lifted. Weight into that right leg, nice and control. Kicking the left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Keep the hips lifted. Weight into the left side, last side. Inhale, kicking that right leg up to the sky. Lower the right foot down. Big breath in. Push the hips a little bit higher. Hold here. Feel nice big breaths into the belly. Squeeze into the glutes. Big breath in. Exhale slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Lowering the spine down, back onto the mat. Hug the knees in. Taking hold of the outside of the feet, come into a happy baby. Little rock and roll side to side. Really pull those knees down as if they're trying to go into the armpits. If you want to go from side to side, keep breathing nice and steady. Then make yourself into a ball. So hug the knees in, bring that nose up to the knees. Hug, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And hands on the knees. Gentle rock and roll. A little massage along the spine. Coming up into Dandasana. So reaching the legs forwards, hands either side of the buttocks. Sitting super tall, so squeeze the shoulder blades together. Squeeze and lift, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Now taking chin to chest, Jalandhara Bandha. Drishti to the big toes, squeeze the thighs. Flex those feet towards you. 2 more breaths. Then grabbing your strap or your block for your forward fold. So if you have stretchy hamstrings, use your block so you can reach beyond the feet. If that's not the case, use your strap. So either option. First, lift and lengthen the spine, and then slowly, slowly start to hinge forwards over the legs. So you're hinging from the hip creases. So if you were to reach your arms forwards and then stretch, 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 that's one way of coming into it, to check that you're not arching the spine over, and keep that spine nice and straight. Reaching your block if that's what you're going to take today. Going to stay here for 10 breaths. So really work into that forward fold. Always keeping Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha switched on. So scoop that belly in towards the spine and engage your pelvic floor. Squeeze into the thighs. With every exhale, releasing and folding forwards just that little bit more. Slow down the breath. Work with the exhale in particular. On the exhale, that's where we surrender and let go. Taking 3 more breaths. And release your block or strap. Nice big breath in, slowly coming up. Then taking your left foot to the inside of your right thigh and straddle the legs a little bit so we don't have our right leg forward, it's out to the side. So I'm going to do a little flow here. So I'm going to show you first. You're going to reach forwards to that right foot and then reaching to the side, pushing into the left hand, right hip and arm lifts into a little whirl thing. Inhale, then exhale. Over to the right foot. Inhale, flow over to the other side, lifting up. So big breath in, reach back. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale into wild thing. Reach back, look to your hand. Exhale, over to the right with that left hand. 2 more, big breath in. Exhale, to the side. Inhale, 1 big wild thing, reaching back, drive the hips forwards, look towards your hand behind you if you can, and then slowly lower that left hip down, switch sides. So now the left leg extends out to the side, bringing the right foot into the inside of the left thigh. So big breath in, let's exhale first, reaching to the side. So reach the right hand over to the left foot. Big breath in, sweeping the left arm back and behind, driving the hips forwards. So that's inhale. Exhale, flowing over to the left with the right arm. Inhale into that wild thing. Sweep the arm back. Look back if you can. Exhale forwards and to the side. 3 more times. Big breath in. Exhale forwards and to the side. Inhale, reach back. Exhale to the side. Last one. Big breath in. Reach back, drive those hips forwards a little bit more, look to your hand. And then slowly lowering the right hip down. Reach those legs forwards. Just taking a little forward fold. Big breath in. Reach, 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 reach. Forwards, forwards, forwards. Over the legs. Another Paschimottanasana. So using your strap if you need to, or your block, your choice. Big breath in, bringing the left leg in, so crossing the left leg, taking hold of the right foot and cradling the right foot. So I'm hooking my right arm underneath my right leg, grabbing hold of my right foot. Let's cradle that foot side to side. Then extending that leg. Bring it in towards you. A little bit higher. And slowly release down, switch sides. So now crossing that right leg in, cradling the left foot. With a little rock to the baby. Really working into the hips today. Then taking hold of that foot. Extend the foot overhead or in front of you. Two more breaths. Then cross the legs. Roll over the knees so that you come onto all fours. And step the feet back so you're in a plank. And then into a lizard on your right side. I'm going to switch round so you can see me side on. So I have my right foot forward, my left leg slides back, going to turn out my right foot so that we can just get a little bit more space in the hips. So this is maybe where you want to stay in your lizard. If you can though, coming down onto your elbows. Let the head hang heavy. If you feel comfortable, tuck the left toes under and lift the left leg off the mat. So you're really working a little bit further now into the hips, using weight, gravity into those hips. If your head touches the floor, you can reach the arms forwards. Take a big breath in, walk the hands in, and then we're going to heel toe that foot across into our pigeon. Sitting tall first, sliding that left leg back, bring that right foot up as high as you can, and then making a pillow for the head with the hands. Fold yourselves over your right leg. Breaths. Push into the hands. Maybe reach back, give yourselves a little quad stretch. So reaching back for that left foot with the left hand, bringing the foot in towards the buttock, but really push the foot into the hand and drive the hip forwards. Makes it a little bit more active. Then release that foot, push into the hands, and then step the left foot forwards into lizard left side. Little turn out 45 degrees of that left foot. Come down onto your elbows if you can. Tuck the toes, lift that right thigh, off the floor. Drop the head down towards the floor. If it's touching the floor, then you can reach your arms forwards. Always just go to where you can today. 2 more breaths. Then drop the back knee down if that was off. And then coming into your pigeon. So pushing into the hands, just bring yourself up a bit. Heel toe, the left foot across to the right. First sitting up. And then folding over that left leg, making a pillow with the hands for the head. So taking that left foot as high as you can, working into both hips actually, one flexed, one extended. There's a big stretch into that left hip. Inhale, pushing into the hands, tuck the back toes, take that left leg back into a plank, drop the knees, and then coming into child's pose. Extend the arms forwards. Coming up. Now we're in hero's pose. So just seeing how you feel sitting on the heels. Coming into Baddha Konasana. Bringing the feet forwards, heels together. Now you might want to take a block under the bottom. Have a go with that, or taking a cushion. Bringing the feet as close to the groin as possible. Then using the hands to open the feet like a book. So nice, long, straight spine as we tilt ourselves forwards over the feet. Release the hands from the feet if you can, and take the elbows down to the floor, palms facing up. Feel a deep stretch across the sacrum, across the lower back. Reach those arms forwards if you can. Let the head go. Really surrender. Working deeply with the inhale and exhale. Keep focusing on the breath. letting go of tension, letting go of tightness. 2 more breaths. Big breath in, coming up nice and slowly. Straddle the legs. Taking the feet nice and wide. As wide as is comfortable. Now taking a block if you need to take the elbows out front, palms facing up. Let's start here. Let the head hang heavy. And then starting to slide the arms further forward. So we're hinging from our hip creases. If you can reach towards the feet, then reach towards the feet. Working with the exhale. Let's hold it here for another 3 deep breaths. Inhale, slowly, slowly, slowly coming up. Bringing your legs together. Oh, it feels good. Rolling down onto your backs. Nice and slowly, slowly. Now, if you feel good today and you want to come into a shoulder stand, take a little shoulder stand. If not, press the arms, shoulders, backs of the arms firmly into the mat. Press the palms of the hands into the mat. Extending the legs overhead. Squeeze into the belly, squeeze into the thighs and flex the feet. Another 5 breaths. Or if you're in your shoulder stand, take your shoulder stand. But just have the legs overhead, one or the other. Maybe close the eyes. Keep that focus and attention inwards. And then whether you're in shoulder stand or in the other version with the legs extended overhead, come into your plow. So rolling over into plow. So taking the legs behind the head. Extend the arms away, palms face down, arms active into the floor. Squeeze into the thighs. So imagine like you're trying to lift the thighs up to the sky. So the legs are super, super active. Squeeze and lift into Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. 2 more breaths. Taking a little Karanapidasana if that's available for you. So bending the knees, either side of the ears. Wrapping the arms back so the legs round behind the knees. Just give yourselves a hug in. Make a right ball. And then slowly using your arms as brakes, so extend the arms away again, palms facing down. Roll yourself down through the spine, nice and slowly. And then lowering the legs down to the floor with control. Coming into a little fish pose. So taking the hands under the buttocks. Wiggle the elbows close together. Open the chest. And then lifting the head off the floor. Lift, lift, lift. And then gently touch that crown of the head to the floor without putting too much weight into it. Without squeezing the back of the neck too much. Imagine you've got a big grapefruit there. Big breaths into the belly. Noticing that belly rise and fall. 2 more breaths in and out. Big breath in, looking to the feet. Slowly look to the feet. Then exhale, chest back down. Bend the knees, take the arms out to the side, palms facing up. Extend the legs overhead. And then wrap the right leg over the left. And send the right foot behind the left calf. Touch the left foot back down. Big breath in. They're going to drop the right knee down towards the floor. Big twist into the torso, into the spine. You can tend your gaze towards your right hand. Work with the breath here. Try to keep the shoulders glued to the floor. So that knee, that right knee, might not come very close down to the floor. It's okay. Big breath in, coming back to center. Extend the legs one more time. And then wrapping the left leg across the right and sending the left foot behind the right calf. Drop the right foot down to the earth. Now the left knee starts to drop down towards the right. You might notice that one side doesn't go down anywhere near as close to the other one. For me, that's this side. Look to your left hand. Focus on those nice deep breaths in and out. Keeping the shoulders to the floor. 2 more breaths. Inhale, coming to center. Hug the knees in. Take the feet to the floor and just take a little window wiper of the knee side to side. And then hug the knees in nice and tight. Make yourselves into a ball. And then pop your jumpers on, socks on. Grab yourself a cushion, a bolster, and get yourself really comfortable. So laying down on your backs, you can have your knees bent and take the knees towards each other. So just find that comfortable position for you. Now it might be that you like having cushions under the knees. So taking cushions under the knees is quite nice because I think it allows the pelvis to tilt a little bit and takes a little bit of the arch out of the lower back. So for me, that feels really good. So maybe give that a try. If you want to prop up the arms, the shoulders, maybe a little bit under the head. You want to take a cushion under your head? Go for it. Just see what works for you, what feels good. So getting yourself nice and comfortable as we take our little meditation. So make sure you're nice and comfortable. And you've got anything on that you feel you need, whether it's a jumper or just putting a little throw or a blanket over you so you don't get cold. It's not as warm today as it has been in the past. So taking your hands away from the body, palms facing up. Or if it feels nice for you, taking your left hand to your heart center and your right hand onto your belly. So keeping the eyes closed. Begin to connect with your inner world of thought and feeling. Gradually, the external world fading away from your awareness. So you're taking the focus and awareness inwards. And for these next few minutes, just give yourself permission to enjoy the relaxing experience. So at this very moment, you're free from all your responsibilities. So put aside any thoughts of any tasks or concerns that you might have or things that you need to do, that stuff that might be waiting for you. Just park that for now. And if at any time you feel your mind starting to wander away, just bring your awareness back to the sound of my voice and listen to your breath and keep in to that place of deep relaxation and inner stillness. So if any time you feel you want to stop and come out, then please do so. This is your practice, your time, so do what works for you. Now take a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose. Open the breath and sigh that breath out. In through the nose. Sigh the breath out. One more. Feel yourself relaxing. Feel the muscles, the tendons, the organs, every part of the body, the ligaments relaxing and softening. Allow yourself to be heavy, melting into your mat, dissolving into the floor. Soften the face, the neck, the shoulders, unclench the jaw. Feel every part of your body relaxing. Take another deep breath in and let that breath go. Last one, take another deep breath in. And exhale completely. Empty the breath completely. And notice how calming it is to breathe in this way. Feelings of relaxation that are beginning to spread throughout your whole body. Continue to breathe in and out slowly, deeply, and gently. And with each breath you take, imagine your thoughts becoming lighter. The thoughts floating away like clouds in a blue sky on a gentle breeze. You may begin to feel a sense of spaciousness opening up inside you. Relax now into that space and allow the gentle movement of your breath to guide you into an even more relaxed state. In and out, and deeper you go. In and out, and allow your mind to gradually slow down all by itself. In and out. Now you're in that state of relaxation. It's time to enjoy a little guided journey to an inner place of serenity and bliss. As I speak, just allow the images to form in your mind naturally, in your own time. Don't force anything, just let it appear. And if the pictures don't come easily, then simply sense your imagined surroundings rather than seeing them. And let go of all expectation and allow yourself to experience this guided journey in whichever way it may come naturally to you. So imagine that you are standing in a beautiful grassy field. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your face and body. You can feel the lush green grass, soft between your bare toes, beneath your bare feet. You can hear the sounds of nature around you. birds singing, crickets chirping in the background. You're very much at home in this peaceful place in nature. You have all the time in the world. You feel safe and happy here. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings. Really notice everything around you. Notice the large tree growing nearby. Maybe it's a beautiful oak tree, several hundred years old. It's been here a long time. Begin to walk towards that tree. Don't rush, take your time. Slowly walk to the tree and feel every moment and experience of every step. As you walk, feel your mind, yourself slipping even more deeply into a state of relaxation. You're totally relaxed. Now you're standing beneath that tree and you're looking up at its strong branches and its broad leaves that hang there right over your head. You notice that the tree is covered in delicious fruits. This tree has many fruits of many shapes and sizes and colors. So this is no ordinary tree. This is a very special tree. It has fruits containing very special powers. Reach up and take a piece of fruit of your choice from the tree. Study it for a moment. Hold it in your hands. Notice the color, the texture, and the weight of that fruit in your hands. And now take a bite. Tasting that fruit, and allow the fruit to slide down your throat into your stomach. And feel that something wonderful is beginning to happen. A feeling of happiness begins to glow deep inside you. And that sensation that begins in your stomach begins to spread to your chest and to your heart. Let go of thinking and concentrate on that amazing feeling. Nurture this incredible sensation, this delightful feeling of happiness and that tingling of love. Feel yourself glowing, gently glowing with it. Take another bite of the fruit now and taste it and savor it. And the feeling intensifies even more, that wonderful feeling inside you. Feel yourself gently radiating this incredible pleasant sensation of love and happiness. Take another bite, a third bite of the fruit. Take as much as you want. Relax and allow yourself to swell up inside with this delightful feeling. Don't try, just let it be and let it rise effortlessly within you. Allow it to increase slowly, slowly, building as you like, as much as you like. Stay with these blissful feelings and enjoy this time of peaceful meditation. Just remaining here for another few moments, feeling that wonderful sensation within you. Love, happiness, peace, peaceful state of mind and body. Just remaining here for a few more moments. Maybe just hearing the sounds of my singing bowl. Imagine their vibrations, their sound vibrations, waves coming into the body, tuning in with your vibration. Joining your happiness, your love, your gratitude, your sense of peace. Very slowly bringing your awareness back into the room. Maybe bringing some movement into the fingers and toes, giving them a wiggle. And then if it feels good, give yourselves a stretcher, reaching your arms overhead. Stretch those hands and feet as far apart as possible, so really stretch your body out long. Slowly, slowly rolling over in your own time onto your right side and curling yourself into a little ball. When you're ready, coming up into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. And then just rubbing the hands together, warming up the hands. Charging up that electromagnetic force, that energy within you. Bringing that to your hands. So vigorously rubbing the hands together. And then opening up the palms of the hands to the sky. Noticing the sensation in the palms of your hands, that tingling, that little pulsing feeling. That's the energy that you all have within you. And then drawing the hands together, consciously drawing your hands together, palms together, fingertips touching, and bringing your hands to your heart center. Lowering your head down towards your fingertips, towards your heart. As you honor yourself, your practice, each other, and your environment around you. The light in me honors the light in you. With the greatest love, respect, and kindness, I thank you from my heart to yours. Om Shanti Namaste. Have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.